Hey Internet, today's discussion is, should limited time characters get a signature 4-star weapon? So we've got some examples. Now the first one is slightly unique because originally Albedo did not have a signature weapon, and technically he still doesn't. So before, he had the Cinnabar Spindle. However, now the new banner with Shiori, they both share the new sword. So, in a sense, Albedo technically has a signature 5-star weapon.
What could it be?
Now, the discussion is that, is it enough for free-to-plays to use the craftable selection? So it varies from region to region, and every region has its own niche. So Mondstadt might be very generic, so it's got its physical, elemental mastery, etc. And then you've got Sumeru, which focuses on bloom reactions, and then you've got Fontaine with your HP reactions or HP drain. So not every region is suited for the correct character. So it's very jack of all trades, master of none, and you just hope that the effects work with your signature 5-star character. Now, same with like the Traveler. So the Traveler uses the Festering Desire, and that was made specifically for her. It was actually in an event, and the event, like, Albedo gives the Traveler the sword. So I mean, it's nice to have lore weapons because we've got those as well, but they're not exactly like a signature weapon for your 5-star character. It would be nice if we like do a story quest and have like a 4-star signature weapon for the character. So let's say, for example, in the future we get a Ganyu rerun, or Ganyu is in the Chronicle banner and she has like a story run, you know, like it would be nice if like you do Ganyu part 3 of her story and you get a 4-star unique weapon. Would that break the game? I don't think so. Like, you would still wish for her signature weapon if you have the like wishes and primogems available, but it just would be nice just to have like a signature 4-star weapon, just to like make her slightly viable. I mean, I can make any character work with any weapon, but it would definitely be better if they had their signature weapon that's designed around her. Now, for Ganyu, I'm just using the Hamayumi, which is the Inazuma craftable weapon. It kinda works somewhat, but it was more designed for Yoimiya in a sense. But I kinda just like make it work by just never using Ganyu's burst, which is like the worst way to use Ganyu. But that's sort of how I use her as a charge shot user, so I'm making do with what I've got. But I sometimes do wish that Ganyu would, or any other limited 5-star, would have like their signature 4-star weapon, a unique weapon for them that like powers them up, just so like they are, I guess, viable. Alright.
Solidified.
I mean, some characters just are so OP that they just don't need like
Come into being. Moment of birth.
a signature weapon, because Zhongli, for example, he's just that OP.
This is order.
His shields are pretty much unbreakable. So,
Born of ice and frost.
like, any weapon works for him. And I get that. Some characters are just that OP that they don't need a weapon to make them strong because they are that strong themselves. And that's understandable too, but I just feel like it would be neat to have a 4-star unique weapon. And then the third question comes, how are you going to refine it to R5? That's a very good question. And I don't have an answer for that.
Another test subject. Stabilize.
I think maybe like doing extra part of their story quest. So let's say you get their signature weapon and their story quest, and then part 3 or 4 you get refinements, or the refinements are craftable. So that's one way to do it.
Perhaps whoever left these behind
Alright.
was also fulfilling a contract. We're way behind schedule.
Now, closing thoughts. I think that while our craftable selection is enough for the free-to-play player base, and each region craftable weapon is niche, it still would feel good if like they introduced the signature 4-star weapon, a unique 4-star weapon for each character via their story. Like if you do their story, you get their signature weapon and it makes them somewhat playable. Those are my closing thoughts. Thanks for watching. Hope you had a great day. Be sure to like, subscribe, share with your friends, ring the bell, turn on all notifications. Leave a comment below. Do you think that every 5-star character should have their signature weapon? Or you know what? Let's branch it out. Should every character have a signature 4-star weapon by doing their story quests? Alright, become a member if you want to. Drop a super thanks if you want to. Until next time, see ya.